king, I am not a god, I am Hump.
Let's go, Tano, it's Coda time! And today's video is about the Coda Mire, one of the new Coda weapons that came with the update Techrot Encore. And in today's video I will show you how to build it to take down level 9999 Steel Path enemies in Warframe. But first thing first, let me show you the weapon performance in the end game. And welcome back, Tano! Slam the like and subscribe and turn the bell on, much appreciated. As always, before I build my weapons or my warframes, I rely on my method, the DVS. D stands for how I'll be dealing damage, what elements I'll be using, what's the faction I'll be fighting them. V stands for how I proc 10 stacks of viral to make enemies vulnerable by 325% more damage to their HP. S stands for stripping enemies armor to lower the damage reduction to deal higher damage. And if you don't like my methods on how I proc viral and armor strip enemies in this video, you can check this sheet right here. It can help you maneuver around my methods to find your own style. And I don't use any Revens, so you can save your platinum. And I use Revenant in my showcases for level kappa, so I don't boost the weapon in any way. So you can take this build and use it with any warframe you want, or you can boost the damage of it by any damage boosting warframe. Let's say, like, for example, Chroma, Eclipse, Aurora, whatever you want. Now let's get started with the build. We start with the Archon shards. I'll be running 2 Emerald Archon shards to push the stacks of corrosive from 10 for 80% armor strip to 14 for 100% armor strip. Yes, you can run 1 Tau Forged Emerald Archon shards, but for 98% armor strip, I don't really like it. I like to go for 100%. Now, how corrosive works? The first stack of corrosive will reduce enemies armor by 26%, and every stack after will reduce enemies armor by 6%. 10 stacks, 80%, 14 stacks, 104%, and the 13 stacks from Emerald Archon shards will reduce enemies armor by 98%. The other Archon shards are Violet Archon shards, random Tau Forged if you have, 25% melee critical damage, and if energy is over 500, the damage boost is doubled, and that's our case. Now, the helmet ability you can use is Tempest Barrage to proc corrosive for Emerald Archon shards, or you can use a primer for corrosive. You can do that so, or you can use the second build that I'm going to show you on the Mire today. And also Tempest Barrage with the augment called the Viral Tempest. You can proc viral as well. So one helmet ability with 2 Emerald Archon shards, you can armor strip and proc viral enemies very fast, because this is a slam build, so you will not have enough time to like proc all this stuff. Otherwise, you can run the other build with Nourish and you figure your corrosive or armor strip in a different way. Now, the aura, you can use it in any warframe you want. Ready Steel Squad begins the mission with 24 initial combo. Arcane Fury increase melee damage. Now, I left this Arcane free for you to use Energize or whatever you want. And worry not, if you can't go for Ready Steel, it's not a big deal. Run Brief Respite or whatever ability, whatever mod you want to go for. And now for the Coda Mire. The play gear of 1999 will never be the same. With improved critical multiplier, critical chance, and statue chance, the Technocide virus has turned the Coda Mire into a truly horrifying blade. Now, starting with the unique trait, and this is why we're building this weapon around Slam. Slam attacks apply Toxin statue effect. And this weapon already have a toxin inside of it, and with the electricity from the progenitor, you can already get the point that is already become corrosive, because the weapon has already a toxin on it. Now, Vengeful Revenant on the stance, Dispatch Overdrive, for the movement speed, because there is nothing better than that. Otherwise, you can just run without it. Volcanic Edge for heat and statue chance, Primed Pressure Point for melee damage, and Organ Shatter for critical damage, Seismic Wave for slam damage, Galvanized Reflex, heavy attack efficiency and initial combo, Galvanized Elementalist, statue damage and statue chance, and the statue damage is multiplicative. Slash, heat, electricity, toxin, blast, and gas. We got the electricity and we got the gas already. The slash puncture and impact are the slash is multiplicative, but it will not be transferred with melee influence because it's physical. Galvanized steel for critical chance and 2 times for heavy attack, since we're going to be performing a heavy attack slam to use the most out of the combo. And you get 120% critical damage. Primed Fever Strike for flat toxin, melee influence to transfer all the statues that you proc on one target on all enemies within 20 meters when you proc electricity, except physical. So, for example, if you're running Nourish with viral to proc viral, and then you proc gas and you proc electricity, that will be transferred to all enemies on that 20 meters. Now, if you are a new Tenno and you're looking at the primed mods, you get them from Barukitir. He comes every 2 weeks, and you exchange the ducats, which you get from primed parts. You crush them in the kiosk on any relay. On the galvanized mods, you get them from the Arbiters of Hexes after you play arbitration, and you get enough Vitus essence. Simple as that. Now, when it comes to the companion, I'll be running Nautilus, Cordon to pull enemies, Duplex for the clone, Assault to attack, Vacuum to pull the loot, Manifold for more Cordon, and then you got Shield, Armor, Health, Reinforced Bond for fire rate, which is irrelevant, Tenacious Bond for 120%, critical damage increase, if your Sentinel weapon has 50% plus critical chance. Verglas Prime is the best Sentinel weapon in the game right now, but it requires Riven to reach the 50% plus critical chance, and you already know that because Verglas is very, very famous. Now, you have to choose. You use the best Sentinel weapon and sacrifice Tenacious Bond, or you get Riven, or you can use another Sentinel weapon like Prime's Razor Rifle, Vulcloak, or the Burst Laser Prime without Riven, and you can reach the 50 plus critical chance for the 120% critical damage. Now, let's try first the first build in Simulacrum. And as always, we're summoning level 230 heavy corrupted gunners. There you go. Now I will just perform without the Tempest Barrage. There you go. Boom. As you can see, the gas clouds. Right there. I just need to perform kills for the galvanized to be active. Go. Boom. And they're dead. Now we have almost the galvanized done. And look at that. You see? That's what I meant when I say multiplicative. Now, even the melee influence didn't trigger yet. You can already see the power of this this build. Look at that. Boom, dead. And these are dead already. So you'll be spamming and spamming and spamming and taking them all down. Look at that. Boom. And because the galvanized elementalist is multiplicative, it will ruin them. Now, when we apply a full DVS, you will see a huge increase of damage. We're gonna armor strip them and provide on them, and look at that, 10 million already, and everything is dead because we stripped them from their damage reduction, and we also procced Vira on them to increase the damage against them with 325%. So now that's the first build. Now when we move to the next build, which is Affliction. Now, the unique trait for proc toxin, we got here corrosive to proc the stacks already, so you don't really need the Tempest Barrage for that. You'll just wait for the melee affliction to work. And blast, so when you kill enemies or when you actually proc melee affliction, you can actually blast all enemies beside. Because how blast works, deal 30% of base damage after 1.5 seconds as an explosion at 0 stacks or on death. So if enemies reaches the stacks or dies, both, you'll deal the damage simultaneously to enemies within 5 meters while staggering them. Now, corrosive is optional here. You can change it to viral, or that's up to you, really, which one you want to go for. Now, the build pretty much is the same, with changing sacrificial steel, sacrificial pressure, seismic wave, organ, frost, edge, and that's pretty much it. Affliction. Enemies affected by statue effect gain 6 additional stack when they are knocked down or fanged by melee attacks. You already know, Slam, what it does already. Now, for this time, we're just going to remove the Tempest Barrage. You can keep it, there's no issue on there. We're just gonna run Nourish for pure viral. Let's go. Summoning those enemies. Here we go. And slamming. These are dead already. Boom. Now, remember, the statues from Affliction, all of them, whatever it is, any kind of statue, and that's how broken it is. And this build is really powerful, and you have to choose which one you want to go for. Now the melee influence is more towards camping, and this one is more about move and kill, move and kill, move and kill. Okay, and let's perform a heavy attack so you get an understanding about melee affliction. Look at that. Now he's fanged. Now look at that. Go, boom, 3 million. Look at that, and everything is dead instantly. Look at that, 4 million corrosive damage. We're not joking around at all. Now, of course, you can expand this if you want to make things faster and the stacks will work simultaneously. So what you do is you change to Tempest Barrage and you perform the same thing, just you're going to be cooking them with viral. And there you go. 1 second. And boom. Are we getting our combo? Boom. 11 million. 11 million blast, baby. We're not joking at all here. Strip them. Go. And boom. They will not survive that in 100 years. And by this we reach the end of our video. I will give this weapon 8 out of 10. It's really nice and worth building for Slam. Of course you can get close range with it, but you know, close range there is a lot of other weapons can outperform it. But Slam, of course there is a lot of weapons can outperform it, but for a sword like this, really good stuff. I want to say thank you so much for everyone watched my channel, liked, subscribed, commented, or joined my Discord link in the description, or followed me on TikTok, or followed me on Twitch. Much appreciated. I want to say special thanks to all of members, special VIPs, and disputed donators, and all of donations. Thank you so much, guys, for all your amazing support, and all my amazing community. And I'll see you guys next time.